Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. This would have been my nighttime devotion, but it's morning, so it's still my nighttime devotion, but I'm doing it first thing in the morning. We're live here in London, and the devotional is called To Be Like Jesus. The title today, Show Divine Love by Being Merciful. Psalms 103, verses 17 and 18. But the mercy of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting on those who fear him, and his righteousness to children's children, to such as keep his commandment, and to those who remember his commandments to do them. Mercy is an attribute that the human agent may share with God. As did Christ, so one may lay hold on the divine arm and be in communication with divine power. To us has been given a service of mercy to perform for our fellow human beings. In performing this service, we are laboring together with God. We do well then to be merciful, even as our Father in heaven is merciful. I will have mercy, God says, and not sacrifice. Mercy is kind, pitiful. Mercy and the love of God purify the soul, beautify the heart, and cleanse the life from selfishness. Mercy is a manifestation of divine love and is shown by those who identify with God, serve him by reflecting the light of heaven upon the pathway of their fellow creatures. The condition of many persons calls for the exercise of genuine mercy. Christians, in their dealing with one another, are to be controlled by principles of mercy and love. They are to improve every opportunity for helping fellow beings in distress. The duty of every Christian is plainly outlined in the words, "Judge not, and ye shall not be judged. Condemn not, and ye shall not be condemned. Forgive, and ye shall be forgiven. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. As ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise." These are the principles that we should do well to cherish. Let those who desire to perfect a Christ-like character ever keep in view the cross on which Christ died a cruel death in order to redeem humankind. Let them ever cherish the same merciful spirit that led the Savior to make an infinite sacrifice for our redemption. We are taught in this society, the way the world is now, to study, to work, to make money, and to have things. Achieve a good big house, achieve your own house to start with. Have a nice car, have a family, have children, have a good career, achieve more. We're taught to study, to go and work in a company, be a doctor, be a lawyer, a nurse. We're never taught to think for ourselves. We're never taught to try and have our own business, do our own thing. And you'll find in schools, many schools, a lot of the young people that do probably get into trouble, that do probably are expelled or put into detention and things like that. Yes, there are those ones that are a bit wayward, but there's always a good reason for that. Sometimes it's a bit of a distressed home life. Sometimes it's because they don't fully understand. They could be dyslexic, or they could have any kinds of those kinds of problems that they can't learn the way they're being taught. And other times it's because they know they want to do something else, something different. They feel they are different. We're not nurtured in school or in any of those establishments. We're not nurtured to be or do our own thing. Now, obviously, this now is not really much to do with what I've just read about, but we have to know who we are. And if a young person gets to know who they are as early in an age as they can, and if they're encouraged to do by their parents, the young person will be far more comfortable in life at a very early age where possible, to be able to learn and do and be. And the best way to learn is to know the Bible, to teach them the Bible, so they can be more comfortable with this world. And by knowing the truth, they will then not be so uncomfortable with how this world is, because they will be more satisfied with going through an establishment, knowing why they're there. They're there just to get through what they have to get through in this world. They know they just have to study to achieve certain certificates, but that is not their life. And by being more comfortable, they can be more Christ-like, because they're more comfortable knowing the truth. And they can treat people better, because they then realize a lot of people don't know the truth. A lot of people are uncomfortable because they feel like they're doing what they have to do to get through life. And that is their life. The more we know the truth, the more we can treat people as Christ treated people. We can be more patient. We can be more loving. We can be more nurturing, more tolerant. And we can do unto others as we would have them do unto us. It is the Sabbath. Have a very blessed Sabbath.